Welcome back to our last leg for WorldFlight 2024. We're here parked in Darwin, where we just arrived half an hour ago. Tried to do a quick turnaround. Flying today with First Officer Crafty.
Howdy,
and
howdy.
We already got our delivery and are trying to get out of here as quickly as we can. Still being as safe as we need to be.
Are we unmuted?
So yes, we are. We should.
Do not hear
we
anything.
should be good. No,
Okay.
we should be good. Maybe there's a little bit of a delay. I don't know. We'll see.
Tango delay?
Yeah, we've seen enough of the.
Darwin ground, good afternoon, Qantas 1567, ready for pushback to start window.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a few things here. Apologies for the delay. Here it is. Alright. That's us. On the pad on the south side, which should help us get out of here rather quickly. Let's see if we can make that happen. Jump in our cockpit real quick. So we put a flight plan, all our weights, the doors are closed. Everything look good. Let's do the before start checklist, please. Just make sure we have everything the way we like it.
1 second.
Sure. So our flight today will take us from Darwin to Port Moresby. So from Australia to Papua New Guinea before the next two flights will return us to Australia and ultimately to Sydney, where we started a week ago.
Cockpit prep.
Has been completed.
Gear pins?
We're here in the way in, so they're still there.
Signs?
They are both on.
ADIRS?
ADIRS, oh dear, or ADIRS are good. A little bit of drift, but nothing to worry about.
Fuel quantity?
Fuel quantity, we have a 16.4 ton and their balance, so we have plenty of extra fuel as required by the WorldFlight logistic.
Takeoff data.
So V1 144, VR 149, V2 151, expecting a possible intersection takeoff. Flaps 1, THS up 0.9 and no flex or toga on the takeoff.
Barrow ref.
It's still 10-12 from when we came in, so that's all good. Let's do below the line while
Windows
we're at it.
and doors.
As close as they'll ever be.
Beacon.
Let's put our beacon on.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Is set for now. So let's see if we can push out of here. So GS6 is probably not gonna help us from this particular position, which is a little weird, but so be it. We should have other options. See if we can do it this way. So we disconnected, the ground personnel has cleared everything. Expecting pushing.
332.
So external power's off.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
And ground GL44 on.
A4 request for an update on our push.
C4 currently number 5.
Number 5 minus 84, thank you.
And ground GL44 on the military side, requesting push and start.
Golf contact with tower 123 decimal
Alpha
1.
requesting push.
Wonder if he's not.
Golf contact tower 133 decimal 1.
Tower 133 decimal 1, Lima Lima Golf Fear.
71 in 10, tower 123 decimal 1. Qantas 71 in 10, contact the tower 123 decimal 1.
Roger in turn 123 decimal 1, Qantas 71, thanks mate.
Ground GL44 military side.
Cruising 42 Alpha requesting push.
Okay, I have
Cruising
this.
42
I
Alpha
have
ground
this.
tower, you're currently number 15.
Okay, let me look
full
real
zeroing
quick,
minute way.
make sure it's all good.
Okay, thanks. Cruising 42 Alpha.
Ground GL. Oh no, the transmit is not.
Ground hello, Red Dragon
That is weird.
225 on the
I mean, we
military
can-
ramp southeast for push. Red Dragon 225 ground hello.
Well, I mean, it worked
currently
on the way
16
in. I haven't
away,
changed
for
anything.
Push, expect a 40 minute away.
That
Roger.
is troublesome.
And cruising 42 Alpha, are we able to take about 10 to
Why
20 minutes
is
away?
it not picking up?
Sorry, that last station.
Well, clearly, yeah, no surprise, it's not picking it up.
Cruising 42 Alpha, thank you. Cruising 42 Alpha.
Okay. Let's see. No, it's just not taking it. I mean, it worked on the way in. We haven't rebooted. Can you try pressing? Not right now, but when I tell you the red on the trigger. Hold on, hold on.
This or
Yeah, that one, the second one. Just wait for now.
1231, top end 332.
A try?
7002,
Oh, no,
push
hold
back
on,
through,
hold on.
south to west.
Try? No, there's nothing. Okay.
Compass 7002, push back approved, tail west.
Did the audio
Push back
module
approved
disappear?
and,
Okay, we'll restart it.
To the...
But we were hearing them, so... Okay, well, this is a little bit of an
Darwin
issue.
ground, good morning, turn 1471 on Alpha.
101471 ground. Hello.
See if we can
Looks
sort
like I've
this
lost you on the
out.
radar, but you can taxi via Alpha Delta to the stand.
Alpha Delta to the stand, turn 1471.
1471, if you did want, I can cross you across to the terminal, but it might be a little bit of a delay.
I will stay on this side, turn 1471.
1471. Aussie 100 stop is approved. You can expect probably another 8 minutes or so before I get you taxiing.
Sun approved, Aussie 100. Ground, Walker 2933, how long is the taxi wait?
UPS 222 runway vacated.
UPS 2123 ground, hello, taxi hold short Alpha.
Hold short Alpha, UPS 222.
Last station calling for an update, just your call sign.
Walker 2933, I'm wondering if we should just go ahead and start up or how long we're going to be waiting here.
Good 2933, stand by. UPS 2120. Continue by Delta to the bay, we'll see ya.
Delta to the bay, UPS 222.
Ground, Egypt 975, can we please have an update on our sequence?
Good 975, you're currently number 3.
Thank you so much.
Couple 7002, we're just pushing now, and if Bravo 2 departure is available, we'll take that.
02, there's a bit of a queue up ahead. You can taxi via Bravo 2 Zulu, cross 18, holding point Charlie 4.
Roger, we're just in the push, I'll call you when we're ready to, and that'll be Bravo 2 Zulu and cross 18. Papa 7002.
7002. Darwin ground, Signal 552 is ready for push and start. Sorry, I lost the signaling for push and start, just your call sign. Singapore 552. Sorry, a 40-minute delay. Okay, we are 1-4 for push, it'll be 40 minutes wait if Singapore 550.
Ground, just 20 ready for taxi, we have Echo.
So 20 taxi, Bravo 2, Zulu, cross runway 18, holding point Charlie 4.
Bravo 2 Zulu, cross 18, Charlie 4, just outside.
Del 4, push start approved.
Down ground, Aussie 100 ready for taxi.
Aussie 100, thanks. Taxi Alpha, correction, taxi Charlie, hold short Alpha.
Charlie hold short Alpha, Aussie 100.
Will you take us off the break?
Well, hopefully this is the last of our gremlins here, and we should be able. Oh, Atlas Air decided.
80, hello.
Okay, well I can see where the controller was confused. Okay, we got clear to push. We've done our checklist. The beacon is on, and we're gonna push. Cabin is ready. Okay, let's release the parking brake. Hopefully we won't have bad issue here. Alright, we're pushing back. Ignore giant 1471.
Currently number 2 to push.
Pretend. So this is the ramp where a lot of the teams we're familiar with have been parking. Because they know the trick, they know it's going to be challenging to get in sequence. So
702 information, 1012 request.
hopefully we're good now.
And we'll do the Bravo 2 Zulu cross runway 18 following just start 20, is that it?
302, that's fine.
Cover 7002, thanks.
Alright, we'll push as much as we can this way.
Still happy to take Bravo 2 if it helps.
My truck driver license expired quite a bit ago. So
20 contact the tower 133.1.
we'll have to consider this as good as it gets, but I think it will have to do. So let's go back. Okay, we can start the engines.
Master 2 starting.
Wonderful. Well, sorry about that little glitch.
Ground, Qantas 25.
We're gonna go from here.
Ground,
Ooh,
taxi
Qantas
Alpha, hold
25. Okay, let me figure out what taxiway we're gonna get.
On this little apron and stay out of everyone's way. Qantas 25.
Qantas 25, thanks.
Alpha. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what he tells us. Ooh, no giant! He farted.
Is that what that was?
Probably not.
Alright,
Alright, we can enter block time. What are we looking at? 0258. Alright, that's not the great start we were expecting, but so be it. Well, we got surprises.
Engine 2 is available, starting engine 1.
Thank you. We got surprises all the way. Constraint.
Ground velocity 88 on Delta, going straight ahead to the right.
ATC
Figure out a way to save some time somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but
and then left on Tango.
we can do it, I believe.
From Alpha left on Tango, velocity 88.
Okay.
7002, contact tower 133.1.
And as soon as we've our engine running, we could have almost do a single engine taxi, but we'll want to get going. Alright, so you can do the flow. Ground Alpha 4 ready for taxi.
Delta 4. Fire Alpha, hold short Bravo 1, and let me know if you can take Bravo 1 or Charlie 3 for your departure.
We'd prefer to take Charlie 3, that's what we have the number for, but we'll taxi via Alpha, hold short Bravo 1 for now, Alpha 4.
Alpha 4.
Okay. Alright. Taxi right. We're gonna do the checklist as we go in the interest of time here.
22 for Whiskey, Foxtrot, what's up? Position in the queue, please.
Doesn't make it go faster to ask the position in the queue, but alright. We are really with the big guys here. Okay, let's try to do our after start checklist, please.
Anti-ice?
Not required.
ECAM status?
Normal
Pitch trim?
is 0.9 set.
Rudder trim?
0. And once we're in a straight line, I have to hold short Bravo 1. That I believe is where this aircraft is. The American.
44, cross runway 18, taxi holding point Charlie 3, runway 11.
Cross runway 18 and hold short Charlie 3, runway 11, GL 44. Okay, that's good news. Let's do the flight control check, because with the issues we've had.
Full left?
American
Full right?
21 ground,
Neutral,
hello,
full up,
to over JL,
full
Airbus,
down,
taxing your left to right on Alpha, and then
neutral,
continue
rudder,
taxi by Tango to
full
the
right, full left.
Alright, we'll
Neutral.
give way to the Airbus off our left and continue into the bay. Straight ahead, American 321.
Z100, continue taxi Alpha,
Okay, I
holding
need to
point
go
Alpha 1,
faster
runway 11.
for these guys. Alright, we can do the before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls?
Have been checked.
Flight instruments?
Station Echo now currently
Look good.
308.
Briefing?
Cloud base approaching 3,300.
You've been briefed, I've been briefed.
Flap setting?
We're looking at flaps 1 set checked.
V1?
144,
VR?
149,
V2?
151.
Flex 10?
100.
Toga, no flex.
ATC?
We're on.
ECAM memo.
Is takeoff no blue. And let's do the below the line.
Cabin crew?
Has been advised.
Engine mode selector?
Normal.
PAX.
Packs are on. That's the before takeoff checklist completed down to the line.
For 5 minutes, wait for taxi.
Passing for 179, clear for start and copy the delay. 179.
Off we go. Last leg for us, and already started with a glitch. Loving it.
Not.
Or maybe this was Bravo 1. Yeah, this was the initial, but now he has cleared us across 18, which is the runway that other aircraft crossed. And then we'll take an immediate right on Charlie 3. I was more comfortable with Charlie 3. It's not a huge difference, but that's the numbers we have calculated. So today we're not super heavy, but it's a short flight, 2 hours 20 minutes. And because we need the 90 extra minute fuel, we need to burn the fuel.
Crossing the runway tower 1331.
So that's taxiway grass over there?
Crossing the runway 1331 GL44.
The 100 in turn, contact
no, that's a real.
Hello.
Oh.
1331, g'day, Aussie 100.
Alright, it's not an active runway. I'll just put the strobe.
What about this guy?
with you,
Would you guys?
Is he turning?
Qantas
Yeah,
255,
they're only
good
using.
afternoon, expect late landing clearance.
Okay.
Expect late landing clearance 259.
Alright, this is our exit.
Runway 11, clear for takeoff.
Okay. Past 3 minutes.
So thank
Chrono's
you.
off. Reset.
Qantas 100, contact ground 121.8.
Ground now 121.8 for Qantas 100. Thank you so much, sir.
It's Alpha 1, runway 11, ready.
They're
Station calling
feeding
stay again,
from
sorry,
three,
broken.
3 different places.
three
Aussie 100.
taxiways.
There. It's gonna be a busy time here out of here. Tower GL44 holding short 11 at Charlie 3.
Juliet Hotel Lima 44, Darwin Tower, g'day.
Alright, so
What'd he say?
Lufthansa 2
tower good day or something
Oh,
like that.
okay. It was not an instruction.
No, I think it was fine. Alright, let's do this. Final fly. Okay, oh, clear to land. That guy got his. That guy just got his clearance.
Wow.
So last year we flew through. Whoa.
Come down, come down.
We did the similar leg coming from Indonesia to Darwin, and then from Darwin to
GL44, runway 11, line up and wait.
runway 11, line up and wait. GL44. That is. So we better. So you
Are
ready
we-
to go?
Yeah, are we before these guys? How did we cut in front? I guess they're not official team.
Yeah. Well, we don't.
Talk about that.
Alright, why don't you go ahead and start the chrono already?
Before you take off?
Yeah, I
Never
mean,
done
it's
that
not
before.
5 seconds
Oh,
that's
whoops.
gonna make...
It wasn't.
Well, there you go, so we don't have
Okay.
to worry about all
Tower,
that.
this is Qantas 259. We're going to go ahead and disconnect. Thank you for your service. Good day.
Oh, you missed this
No,
landing?
might have been having a problem with matches. GL44, runway 11, clear for takeoff.
Runway 11, clear for takeoff, GL44. Alright, let's go.
Go.
Men, toga, SRS, auto thrust is blue.
Thrust set.
Aussie 100, disregard. Jetstar 1123, runway 11, line up and wait.
Line up 11, Jetstar 1123.
Knots.
Checked. Well, I guess we gotta go.
won.
We gotta go, we gotta
Rotate.
go.
Oh my god, that was close.
Positive rate, gear up.
Low, terrain.
Gear up.
No, we're good. Don't worry.
Got this.
We don't worry.
G-Hill 44, contact departures, good day.
Over to departure, GL44. Departure GL44 passing altitude 1200 for flight level 180.
GL44, Darwin departures today, identified climb flight level 180.
Continue climb flight level 180 GL44. Okay, get the positive speed trend. Perfect, so now we're gonna accelerate. We were close at VLS on the
I'm
departure.
surprised
So.
we got to go so fast.
Yeah,
We
no,
didn't
that
have
was
to wait
nice.
at all.
That was nice.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
nice. Can't complain. Oh, our speed is really high. I know we got maximum number of passenger because we're +5 on the passengers. Okay, confirm flight level 180.
Is that why we took the whole runway?
It shouldn't. I mean, it should use the actual number. I don't think it's totally tweaked for this aircraft quite yet. We just got the flaps up.
You want me to put the
Yes,
flaps up?
yeah, flaps up,
Flaps up.
please. And after takeoff checklist
Landing gear?
is up.
Flaps.
Are retracted.
Packs.
Are on, and that's for now below the line, down to the line, the after takeoff checklist. Entering moisture is of course good on the temperature. Well, 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 off we go. So our break was a little longer than expected. Crafty was kind enough to go fetch some food. Last year, as I mentioned, we were here. We discovered this little Thai restaurant in the terminal. So he rushed to the terminal, got me some egg rolls, and I gobbled those as quickly as I could. And then now we have my pad kimao waiting for me.
Number one spicy.
Number one, yeah. Yeah, I'm a baby spice. I'm a baby spice, yeah. So I'll have to take a break at one point in time. But for now, we're hand flying this beautiful departure.
Darwin departures, good day, GS 1123 out of 3000.
Keeping the pitch just above the
1123,
director, so that I know I'm not going to bust the 250. We're about the cloud coverage already, so that's good. I'm waiting for 10,000. And then we'll accelerate further.
GL 44, cancel speed restrictions.
Cancel speed restriction, GL44.
Step on the
Actually,
gas.
we can
Time
step
to
on
28
the
Alpha, contact
gas.
center 133.2, good day.
So,
Center 133, sensible 7, Detroit, Africa day.
alright, we're gonna accelerate.
Darwin departures, good day, LZ 100 climbing through 2200 for flight level 180.
LZ 100, Darwin departures,
Alright.
identify climb flight level 180.
Passing 10,000, the signs can come on. Notify. QNH can come standard. Autopilot will come on. We'll go 280 for now. Let me figure out what cost index I have in here. Be able to go back. There we go. I mean, that didn't save us too much, but every little bit counts. Alright, let's do a little check. Flight plan, no disco, everything looks good. We're on the RUPEC departure, then Igopo is our next waypoint. Right now, we didn't hard tune anything. Ultimately, would like to go to flight level 350. We have Darwin in case we need to return to the field. Cost index, I'll keep it at 20 for now, so favoring the climb out of here. And then fuel, everything, yeah, we have 5.2 tons extra. We'll have to keep an eye on our landing weight. Secondary flight plan, I'll copy the active for now. Perfect.
Now, can you dump fuel?
No, we're just gonna keep an eye on it, burn it, drink it, do a
The Kool-Aid?
yeah, a Thai fuel a tea, you know, from Pat Kima. I don't know.
It was hopping there. at
Really?
the
Oh, that's good.
Thai
The terminal.
restaurant in the terminal.
Well, I mean, they're still in business, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, they survived.
Because it's
the
not just
pandemic.
us coming every year. That's not gonna, right? Oh my goodness. This has been quite an adventure.
It's hard to believe this is the last flight.
I know, but
It
I
goes
woke up
fast.
early this
Goes
morning.
slow
Like, I
until
want to
it
go
goes
flying,
fast.
so that's a good sign.
You what?
I woke up this morning thinking like, I want to go flying, I want more of this.
Oh, good.
So I'm not completely toasted and roasted. Well, if you join us, sorry for the late start, a little hectic too, but we got our baby in the air. Feels so quiet. I mean, partially because we busted our speakers, I guess. I don't know what the electrical glitch did yesterday. So we don't.
Departures United.
We don't hear the external sound.
2000 climb by 180.
But we have all the cockpit sounds.
United 342 Darwin departures. G'day. Not yet identified. Climb flight level 130.
Not yet identified. He's not high enough. Surprised we don't get a little cut here.
United 342, please say again.
Hopefully
United
he's
342
now
Darwin
identified.
departures. G'day. Not yet identified. Climb flight level 180.
It's the first time I hear not yet identified. I guess he doesn't see it on his radar.
G Hill 44 contact. 133.2. G'day.
Center 133.2 GL44. Alright.
United
Make
342.
sure we have the
confirmed
right frequency here. Haven't been too successful on the first flight. Center, good day, GL44 on the SID, passing flight level 170 for 180.
GL44 Center, good day. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350 GL44. Wonderful, that's our final climb level. So we're open climb, alt blue, flight level 350. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I got my frequency mixed, but it was rough in the previous flight getting out of.
Why does time to go say 6 minutes?
Oh, because I haven't updated it. Derp. Ignore that for now. That's an easy fix. I haven't updated the overlay. It doesn't synchronize automatically with the sim, and I was so excited to eat that Thai food that I kind of neglected some of my duties. Luckily, nothing related to safety. All right, it's pretty smooth here, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
We'll turn off the seatbelt sign. So once we pass Nick. At for Ripeg, and off the SID we go pretty straight to go toward Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. Let's see. I mean, it's amazing how quite the frequencies sound, right, compared to what we had coming in. This is
Oh my god, that was crazy. So
yeah,
easy.
they were starting to sequence us like 300 or 400 miles out. And there's still some arrivals.
Really? Wow.
Everything is a little spaced out now.
We got the G hell out of there, didn't
That's for sure. It's hard to tell. We kind of toured the bottom end, but you gotta say we don't know how many are on the ground, right? Didn't we hear somebody was number 12 in sequence?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was already asking, hey, which number? It was
And
number
they were
5.
number 3. No, they said number 3.
Okay. Well, here we are.
But we must, I mean, those must have been, we got ahead of people that were in line ahead of us.
Yeah, well, we'll let the viewer figure out what happened. Red Australia, iron rich soil. On our way, unfortunately on our way away from Australia before we come back. In our
Center, g'day, GSR 1133 out of
beautiful
160 for 180.
Hell Air.
We're in pretty
livery. No, we're still climbing. We're still climbing. It says climb.
1123, Center, good day, climb flight level 330.
But if you need to take a break, you can.
Up to 330, just 1123.
I will need a quick break. Yes. Figure out.
44, clear direct, GoPo.
Clear direct, I GoPo JL44. Alright, that's a little corner cut, but we'll take it. Veering
Center,
left.
g'day, Aussie 100, climbing through flight level 165 for 180.
Aussie 100, Center, good day, climb flight level 390.
Flight level 390, Aussie 100.
Aussie 121, and Neptune 11 Whiskey in turn, contact Center 133.7, good day.
133.7, Neptune 11 Whiskey.
Neptune 11 Whiskey. Everybody's on the home stretch. Let me take a look real quick at the
Aussie 121,
frequency.
Bristol Center.
Get a feel for when we can request. Oh, I think approach is going to take us all the way to the next Brisbane Arafuna 1337. So we are on 1332. My money is on 1337, but I have been wrong more times than I can count. Put that in box. So yeah, we can enjoy some views of the landscape now that we're flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020.
AKA Landscape Simulator.
AKA Landscape
Who's
Simulator.
taking us back?
A couple of people. It seems like it's taking hold. And then as we wait for Landscape Simulator 24,
When's that coming
here
out?
a few weeks,
Really?
something like that. Yeah, well then we'll
After
see.
flight,
Yeah,
after
thank
WorldFlight,
God,
luckily.
thank God. Yeah. We'll see what happens. So thank you guys for joining us. We certainly appreciate it as we are making our final push. This will be the last leg for Captain Tango and the USB's crew. So thanking FO Crafty, who is on the right seat, in the right seat right now.
David,
Sean, Physics. Yeah, we had and I'm
Very nice.
yeah, and
all of you very much.
and even a few people who had signed up couldn't make it. Certainly looking forward to doing flights together with you guys. So and Smoky Mountain.
Oh, he's
The
back.
Austin, yes.
Awesomeness that is 2020.
Yes, I know. I need to update
Delta 1123,
the.
clear direct, GoPo.
Clear
Yeah,
direct,
yeah,
Let me
GoPo
see.
for just
Is he
1123.
I'm a little worried about the. And is this center or departure? I don't know. And departure GL44. Can we get 1 minute out of the cockpit?
Brief.
Bristol Center, g'day, 1471, climbing flight level 180.
Or 2024, yes. Luckily, right after WorldFlight.
G'day, Center, United 342, flight level 180.
Captain Tango is updating the top info bar.
Douglas. 342, Center,
Okay.
g'day, climb to flight level 370.
There you go.
Flight level 372, United 342.
GL44 is back.
Bristol Center, g'day, Giant 1471, on climb flight level 180.
Giant 1471, Center, g'day, climb flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Giant 1471.
So we're on the climb. We're passing the flight level where I like to kind of crank it up and maintain 1,000
Giant
feet.
1471, request direct at GoPo.
Stand by.
he hears in
I
front
don't
of.
think that'll be available at this point.
What did he say? No. Alright, we're gonna climb.
Brisbane, hello, YPAD 23 Hotel, level 350, direct to Tyndall.
YPAD 23 Whiskey Hotel, Santa, good day.
Oh, it's center.
YPAD 23 Whiskey Hotel, just when you're able, give me your approach for Tyndall.
We'll touch you through.
So maintaining 1,000 feet per minute, we can see our speed decreasing. Might go as low as 300 at this 72 ton weight.
Giant 1471, climb flight level 410.
410.
Thanks, flight level 410,
Tell
Giant
us about
1471.
some of your highlights from
Well,
WorldFlight
I
2024. Do you need to listen
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll have the transfer, and but we can definitely do that. That would be a good topic, because on paper here there's no controller. So I don't think he's already Brisbane, or he picked us up early. No. Okay.
Follow 73, connect center 133.7, good day.
Yeah, 1337. So that's what I would expect.
73. Lufthansa 28 Alpha, connect center 133.7, good day. 133.7, Lufthansa 28 Alpha, good day.
Will be next.
GL 44, connect center 133.7, good day.
Center on 133.7. Good day, GL44. Alright.
8 Alpha, Brisbane Center.
Alright, wouldn't. Well, we switched to Mac. Center GL44 passing flight level 283 for flight level 350 inbound Igopo.
GL 44, Brisbane Center, good day.
I guess they do it the US way, 44, not 44. In Europe it's 44. So who else is here with us?
You know what I realized?
Neil. Oh, Neil. How's your night at London Heathrow? Hopefully quiet. Not too much craziness. So you already transfer us, but let's go to our cruise altitude. But yes, we can chit chat.
Well, I was realizing we didn't have any. Remember, and I think Physics was here that night in 2023. We had a really bad rain. Like, remember when he was
I know
flying?
there was a
really bad
landing
storm, or
coming.
was that 2022? I can't remember.
Yeah, there was one coming into Vilnius or Riga or something like that, and we had to do a go around. I mean, we saw the runway as soon as
the rain. It was
yeah,
dark,
the rain
right?
shaft.
Had the rain. It was
yes,
really
it was
cool
at night.
looking,
Yeah, Europe is always at night for us because we
but
fill
there
in
hasn't
for the
been any
German.
weather like that on this trip.
Well, the flight we were on into San Jose, Costa Rica, that one was foggy.
Oh, it was a little snow.
No, that
the
was
one we got a
foggy.
little snow?
No,
Okay.
not snow. Not in Costa Rica.
Snow. But no, but we did.
When we went to Iceland, supposedly we got a little bit. But the
teeny
weather,
bit.
there were a few clouds obstructing the
But did
threshold.
you say there was a typhoon coming on WorldFlight?
Well, they
somewhere?
passed
Or
it.
we did?
They
Okay,
passed.
good.
Yeah. There was some serious weather, and they dodged it.
Yeah, but we really haven't had any, at least
No.
on our flights. and I
No, so
haven't-
far.
Yeah. Shouldn't jinx
We
it.
had plenty of other adventures.
Yes.
So
Okay, so tell us, what are your highlights from WorldFlight 2024?
highlights.
Power outage.
I mean, yeah, no,
side
just
stick
starting.
issues,
Yeah, we had some.
speaker issues.
Yeah, I know. We had our fair share of technical issue, but kind of chronologically, I would think just our first flight from Adelaide to Perth. They were using crossing runways, and those controllers were really good at interleaving landing traffic and the traffic that was taking off on a taxi out to our runway. we saw two planes miss each other at the intersection by.
That's right.
I think the ATSB or whatever, the
Forgot about that
Austrian
already.
safety board, the Australian Transportation Safety Board or the equivalent is still investigating what
Yes.
might happen there. And this was our first flight, so on takeoff we were eager to get going, and I think that surprised the controller, and the landing or departing traffic on the crossing runway passed in front of us.
Right in front of us.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, yeah. There were a few wingspans.
I was close.
So that's the fun.
Someone would have gotten fired.
That's the fun. But you see, here on WorldFlight, somebody got congratulated for doing something like that, being efficient. But then we rotated and it just we couldn't climb. It was really, and we were doing a flex takeoff. That's why after that flight we decided only toga, and we had done the numbers. So not sure exactly what happened, but it took us a while to call positive rate, but we got there.
Yeah, it was like
longer
come on,
than
come on,
usual.
come on.
Yeah.
And it did down even. It started going positive and then it dipped
Yeah,
down.
it just
I've never
I
seen
don't
that
know.
before.
I just don't know because the speed was Anyway, the arrival into Perth was fine. Then we did some flight from Qatar to Cairo. That was fun.
Tell us about the challenge.
Well, we had the landing challenge.
Yeah,
Or
was that
well,
a
that's
highlight?
later. That's later
Oh,
on.
I
So.
forgot
Well, I think I wanted to mention that flying over Africa was really something I'm starting to do more often and really enjoying. Landscape is really cool. Cairo was still at night, but then Cairo to Nairobi, we had a very nice sunrise. We were taking a quick break
Was
as
that the one you
usual.
missed?
We have only one sunrise each year, and I'm always excited about it. And I always, and you see the sun coming up and up and up, and for 30 minutes, like you see light, but no sun. Then I go take a break.
Yeah, you step out of the cockpit.
And I
Sure
keep
enough.
track of the stream on my little phone, and sure enough, boom, the sun's out there, and that goes quick.
Yep,
So
Yep. One of these days, want to see it on the big screen.
that's right. Oh, I've seen
Tomjet 1 Victor,
a few of
Bravo,
those.
Contact Brisbane Center on 127.6. G'day.
Tomjet 1 Victor Bravo, sorry, say frequency again?
127.6.
So that was cool.
Sorry.
Nairobi was
Thai
fun.
776, contact Brisbane
So
Center
after that
on
was the day of the
127.6.
landing
G'day.
challenge. So we flew to
127.6.
Dublin first, and
And they're still.
we had a.
They haven't.
I haven't seen. Oh, it might be there. Hold on.
Everybody
We
figure out
can
who
use
lost,
that.
Right?
Yeah,
Castle 25 and over, resume normal speed.
it's one of those where
Normal
it's
speed,
not
that's
about.
good.
I mean, there's a little bit of bragging right if you win, I guess, but it's mostly about not being last. So if you're not last, you win. I don't know what the wooden spoon is gonna be the
Qantas 15,
task or
86,
gift
are you
for
back
the last ones. Let me check the news on the channel here. Alright, Honda Jet checked out, but that's all. Appreciated him joining on quite a few flights. Team announcement. Well, this is the final leg instruction.
Around leg 40, right?
Yes. So, okay, that's not the. I don't know. Apparently, we'll never know. Okay, Delta would not be able to do. No, I think it's still a mystery.
Beyond 109, advise mark number.
Mark decimal 77, beyond 109.
Okay, well, so the landing challenge was a dead stick landing from 5,000 feet overhead the field. And you know, people were relatively, including myself, I was the lucky one doing the challenge, relatively confident. But the weather was crap that night over England. And there is an ILS approach, but it was pretty much done to minimum, and I was not comfortable
1471.
flying the ILS. I wanted to use the localizer, but I don't think I configured the box correctly. And so we did a little figure of style to come downwind first, because we supposedly will be judged on style points and where we land and where we stop. And so unfortunately our turn back to final I overshot that. Couldn't see runway environment. I could see clearly houses. You know, I could almost see what tea these guys were drinking down there. And picked up the runway really late and sidestep, and we were a little high. Obviously I didn't want to come short, so we had to lose some energy over the field. We landed on the runway, we stopped on the runway, but
Well, what's fortunate
I don't know,
is everybody
but
else looked really bad too.
that's what I've heard. The rumor is that they have no idea how to rank us because we did poorly in general, and that it's really who did the least
worst.
yeah, something like that. So we'll see, we'll see. Hopefully I won't have to sing, you know, Barbie song or anything.
I think we have Mom and Ruben joining us.
Oh, wonderful. Hi.
Hello.
So hopefully GL Air took good care of them and they've been upgraded to our business class. Okay. So now going to Dublin, the departure out of Lisbon. I mean, these guys were doing a fantastic job, but it's a single runway, and there was just so much traffic. Plus, if you wanted runway full length, like for the heavies, they had to cross the runway. So it's a little bit what we had experienced last year at Darwin, while we parked on the military side and got the zippy exit out of there. Let's do a fuel check as we're passing Igopo.
I have a question.
Well, let's do a fuel check first.
Real quick, is destination AYPY?
Yes.
Yes. And that stands for?
That's Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea. So 29 minutes, we're 30 minutes into the flight, which I'm not surprised because I kind of cranked up the vertical speed and forgot to crank up our cruise speed here. Let's go.
November,
fuel, we
And
still
that's the
have
airport
14
code, right?
points. Yeah, the ICAO code. 14.7 and 1.7 used. Yeah, that rapid taxi and all that saved us some fuel. We are actually 700 kilogram above our planned fuel, so now we took off 31 minutes ago, so that was 3:07 Zulu. I've never seen a Formula 1 start like this. I mean, our taxi time was 9 minutes. We've seen taxi time of 40, 50, 60 minutes. Last year at Darwin, like an hour 15 or something like that. So we are now 22 minutes behind. But let's see what we're showing on the arrival. We're showing 5:26. There's gonna be a little more than that probably, but I want to make sure our peeps on board don't miss their connection. Peter, Captain Pero, whom we got the airplane from, taking a short night. He's supposed to push back at 5:50. With a little chance, we'll give him 20 minutes. But he was like, "Eh, don't get too early because I want to sleep a little bit." I want to sleep a little bit. I don't blame him. So yes, folks, if you have questions, don't hesitate. So we were kind of reviewing some of our adventures so far. We got Monday was when we left Lisbon, and that was a lot of traffic. The next day we were leaving. We had a relatively short flight from St. Petersburg, Russia to Luleå, Sweden, and that, I mean, St. Petersburg has 2 runway, but there were a lot of people and not a lot of collaboration or etiquette on yeah on the I haven't entered. Hold on, I don't think. Let me invite the bot. Oh, he said is in the chat. You want to try? I don't know. Or we can do. You can do. Not yet. You can do. You can do exclamation sim or exclamation donate.
We're testing the command.
Yeah.
Sim command that gives you
So despite the 2 runways, the on the frequency, the ground, I mean, just getting your clearance and then getting, and on top of that we had some issues because, okay, good. I couldn't, my flight plan I couldn't file initially, so the first time I was able to put a word on the frequency I was told, well, we don't have your flight plan. So I had to go back and refile it, and I don't know what happened there, but refile for like 50 minutes or an hour from the current time, whereas I wanted to go. So when I call them back, they're like, well, your slot is in 40 minutes. I'm like, oh no. And they sent me back to delivery, so we had to negotiate a little bit. And anyway, that was busy time. Luleå was good. Then we picked up the aircraft in Norway. So that was our contribution to the Atlantic crossing, Norway to Kangaroo, not Kangaroo Island, but Kusurlurk or some, I can't remember. I can't. Kangerlussuaq, Greenland.
yeah, it's hard to pronounce.
Yeah, where it was a balmy -13 degree. So that was on Tuesday, if I remember correctly. And then next day we picked up the plane in Aruba, and it was like 27 degrees outside or something like that. So a little bit of a thermal shock. We saw the sunset as we were waiting at the crew lounge. We saw the sunset, beautiful over the island there. But we took off at night. At least the moon was out for a little while, and it wasn't too bad over Venezuela and then Colombia on our way to Quito. We talked a little bit already about the approach into Quito. If you have not done it, SEQM, Quito, Ecuador. Huge city, down in kind of a ball, and you have mountains, high terrain all around, so you have to stay at 18,000 feet. We got some serious chops before we were able to start the turn. You kind of have to do a U-turn because we were coming from the north and landing to the north. So you want to configure early, lose energy early. Once we were below the peaks, the chops at least died down, and it was fine landing. Then from there we flew. We had a good turnaround, and we flew to MROC, San Jose, Costa Rica, and everything looked good until it didn't. We were in the air and we started seeing aircraft in front of us getting vector all over the map, literally. And we got vector, and there were 7 or 8 of us. We were sent over the ocean like 70 or 80 miles before being turned back. I mean, we couldn't complain. I mean, after that, they basically put the traffic in a hold while they were sorting that out. But it was a fun approach. It wasn't quite down to minimal, but it was a little foggy for sure. Then we did our contribution to the Pacific crossing, which was Hawaii to Wake Island. So that was a long flight. That's when things started to be interesting. We pushed back. FO was pilot flying David, and the side stick wouldn't when we do our flight control check.
We had a lot of this.
Yeah.
We had more technical difficulties this time, I think, than usual.
Yeah,
didn't we?
I know. Yeah.
But that were more recoverable than some of the others.
Yeah, we cleared the alley. We parked somewhere out of the way, and we sorted out. So luckily we were already close to the runway, so we were able to take off quickly. But then they were easily, because there's 2 runways they can use for departure there. 8 right for the heavies and 8 left, which is the one we used, which is not too far from the terminal. Then you have to do, you are heading east, so you have to do a 180-degree turn to go towards Wake Island and ultimately Japan. The next flight was to Tokyo. So we were 7 or 8 climbing and trying to find spacing in the flight levels, and we couldn't get the flight level 340 we filed. We couldn't get 320. We looked at the wind. I didn't want to be stuck at 300, so we were able to creep up really to 360. How are we doing here compared to? Yeah, you see this way. And there we were full, like tanks were completely full, 19 tons of fuel, because our alternate was 2 hours away, and we carry, as I mentioned earlier, the 90 minutes of extra fuel. So good times.
Mm-hmm.
And
so we get to sleep in tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Before we play ping pong.
All right.
Is it cooling off tomorrow?
Hopefully, I don't know.
Weather? It seemed really cool.
I don't know.
To the terminal.
What the outside temperature
to the Thai restaurant
here is, I don't know what
I'm
day
looking,
we
I'm
are.
looking.
I don't know.
I know. It gets really crazy. Okay, so tomorrow's high, if you can believe it, only 76. Today's high was 88.
Right.
So it's
that's Texas
definitely
for you.
cooling off. Yeah.
All right, let's do a few checks.
Happy about that.
Fuel, yeah, with plenty of fuel. I'm curious to see. I mean, there's not much we can do. I'm not going to put the spoilers out to bleed. I mean, we're pretty much, max. Hey, Speedbird 47 Charlie. So, after a week, and for us, this is our 3rd WorldFlight, so we recognize the call sign of some of the official team. Qantas 25, Speedbird 47 Charlie, the French Baguette 24 Whiskey Foxtrot, or Whiskey Foxtrot 24,
Who has
something
lost
like
their
that.
French accent, and I'm very disappointed about that.
Yeah. Neptune 11 Whiskey, Qantas 100, Harvey 121. Shout out to all these guys. And then I know I'm missing some. Air New Zealand 361 and 362. Who else am I missing? Giant 1471, 747.
So he's naming the call signs of all the 2024 WorldFlight official teams. Well, many of whom have been here ever since.
GL44. Oh, United 1120. We tried to cut in front of us coming out of St. Petersburg, out of the... Well, we pushed synchronized. We got pushed a little further so that they could go too, and yeah, they raced us to the taxiway. they won, but that race was good because Qantas 25 was coming, and at least we were given the turn on the taxiway before Qantas 25. United at 8317 and Clipper 001. Ness Aviation, which I'm not sure, and then Delta 209. These are all the teams.
And they're all jets, right?
Oh yeah, all commercial. Okay. So you have 747, 738. I think sticking with Boeing, there's 777-200.
So it's mostly Boeing.
Go
Yes.
ahead.
And then
I'm surprised.
there's an A330.
Climb flight level 350.
LC121. Yeah.
So
looking
it's
at
mostly
it.
Boeing.
Looking at it, we're the only two LC121 and
Thank you.
GL44. But then you also have the affiliated teams who are people who have historically accompanied us on many legs
121 report Mach
on
number.
previous years, which wanted to be we wanted to recognize, or the WorldFlight team organizing committee.
Aussie 121, Mac decimal 79.
So TUI Virtual,
Aussie 121.
Stevens VA, ISIM, Josh, RF Virtual,
Aussie 121, thanks.
French Baguette, PSX Forum, Mr. Arkley,
Neptune 11 whiskey for separation.
Jetline, Bananas. Apparently Bananas is an Bananas 23
Okay, we
Delta.
need, our next call sign needs to be food.
Okay, I don't know if I can take
Food-based
that.
calls.
Fly UK, and then the China Civil Aviation Flight Academy Simulation Flight Club. So there you have MD-11, A330, A320, Citation Jet, I
What are
think.
you?
And so these are the aircraft used by the affiliates.
Oh, the affiliates, okay.
Alright. Well, if the chat is a little quieter, I might step
Is it dinner
outside
time?
in the galley and enjoy some dinner.
Okay.
So you can man the radio?
No?
Okay. Center GL44 with a request.
Unable.
T-Hill 44, go ahead.
Yes, we would like, if possible, to step away from the cockpit for maybe up to 15 minutes, 1-5. Ooh.
T-Hill 44, that's approved. Advise when you're back.
We'll report back. Thank you so much, GL44. Alright, here we
I'm
go.
gonna
We
set-
start the chrono, 15
I'm gonna set an
minutes.
alarm for 10,
Well, we can
10
put
minutes.
the waypoint in our flight plan. 0304. We'll round it up. 047, you put it anywhere. The plane will figure out. There it is, 120 miles ahead. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry guys, I leave you in the company of FO Crafty, or you
Oh.
want to be muted? We can. What
yeah,
do you want?
Or we can take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Let's take
Both
a
of us. This is totally safe, FAA approved, and all those good stuff. So we will see you guys in a minute.
Beyond 109er,
We'll give you an external view. We'll be right back.
6, g'day.
1276 beyond 109. Thanks, Mike. Good day.
Christmas Center, hello, Oscar Yankee Lima Golf, flight level 35, sorry.
Oscar Yankee Lima Golf, Brisbane Center.
Yeah, Oscar Lima Golf request, leave the flat deck, 10 minutes.
Lima Golf. That's approved, report when you're back.
Call me back, Oscar Lima Golf, thanks.
Center, good day. Walker 2933 with you, climbing flight level 350.
Walker 2933, Brisbane Center. And Brisbane Center, Qantas 71 is at flight level 350, Qantas 71. Qantas 71, Center.
Control Texel AT with you, passing flight level 300 for 330.
Texel 80, Brisbane Center.
Brisbane Center, jet star 30, flight level 350.
The cargo 8161 passing 3 for the climb 350.
Jetstar 20, Brisbane Center, climb flight level 350.
Jetstar 20.
German cargo 8161, Brisbane Center.
Lufthansa cargo 8161, go ahead.
Just acknowledging that you're
Yeah, I'm more or less here.
here. Aussie 121, contact center 1276, g'day. Aussie 121, contact center 1276.
Over to center on 12. Over to center on 127.6, Aussie 121. G'day.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, contact center 1276, g'day.
1276, Neptune 11 Whiskey, g'day.
Walker 2933, are you able to maintain flight level 370?
Stand by. We can accept 370, Walker 2933.
Walker 2933, thanks. Flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Walker 2933.
Center, Compass 7002, climbing flight level 410.
Compass 7002, Brisbane Center.
Compass 7002, request 11370.
Compass 7002, climb flight level 370.
Compass 370, thanks, Compass 7002.
Brisbane Center, good day, Eastern 905, Heavy, Sullivan 370.
Eastern 975, Brisbane Center. Walker 2933, advise Mach number.
Repeat, Walker 2933.
Walker 2933, advise Mach number.
Mach 176, we can go up to 8. Walker 2933.
Walker 2933, yes please, maintain Mach 8 0 or greater.
Mach 8, small 8 or greater, Walker 2933.
Compass 7002, can you maintain Mach 8 80?
7002. If we go to 390, can we cruise faster?
Stand by. Compass 7002, hey firm, if you go to 390, then maintain Mach 8 80 from there, that'd be great.
Okay, so basically I'm going to be stuck at 0.80, is that it?
Well, what are you currently doing?
Oh, 0.85 and I'm accelerating through to 88.
Compass 7002, copy. In that case, maintain your current speed, or maintain profile speed, climb flight level 390 if you can.
Thanks for that. Flight level 390 and current speed. Thank you. Compass 7002.
Egypt Air 975, advise Mach number.
Mach decimal 86 for Egypt Air 975.
Polar 73, contact center 127.6. Polar 73, contact center 127.6. Station calling, unreadable, carrier only.
Polar 73, 127.6.
Lufthansa 28 Alpha, contact center 1276.
1276, Lufthansa 2 Alpha.
Brisbane Centre, good afternoon, Qantas 25 is maintaining flight level 370.
Qantas 25, Brisbane Centre, advise Mach number.
Qantas 25, Mach decimal 83.
Qantas 71, advise Mach number. Qantas 71 is Mach 80. Qantas 71. Thank you, Jetstar 20, advise Mach number.
Jetstar 20, Mach decimal 7 data.
Jetstar 20. Lufthansa cargo 8161, advise Mach number.
Lufthansa cargo 8161, Mach decimal 85.
Enter GR44 back in the cockpit.
Sea Hill 44.
We are back in the cockpit 15 minutes as requested. We're mostly flying over water for now. On our way to Port Moresby. And the progress bar at the top with the time to go looks like about to pass the half time. What do we show on our MacDo here?
The McDoodle.
MCDU is 524. Okay, yeah, we'll call that a NOR 20. We're approaching our ETP. I didn't enter any wind. A little bit of tailwind. Put that on both for now. It will push the ETP a little further. Nothing too crazy.
8161. Can you maintain... Actually, disregard.
You can hear the controller asking for speed and trying to space people because it takes actually quite a bit of time, even if the speed difference can be as high as maybe from a 0.77 Mach to a 0.87 Mach. And then obviously we need to be at different level. If usually the faster planes go higher, so we have a little bit of slot for self. The plane behind us is a heavy. You can see on the is 5,000 or more. Okay, let's get the 80s and let's start to get a sense of which way they're landing into Port Moresby. So we can request basically an automated weather report from AYPY, and that's
perfect. Maintain decimal 80.
Okay, reducing to 8 the whole of cargo 8161.
Jetstar 20, maintain.
Okay, we will message back. Wonderful. So, 8 cars, GL44, number 9. It's already tomorrow in Zulu
Where?
time.
Oh,
Well, in
in
England
Zulu.
and in Zululand, Germany and beyond. It is expect instrument approach. That would be good. Runway 14 left. That's one piece of information I was looking for. It might change, but probably unlikely to change, especially the wind is 140, so right on the nose, on the runway.
Aircraft in front of us, so I can regulate my speeds a bit by myself, to not getting vectors all around the place at the arrival airport.
10,
They're currently doing 490.
gusting 20. Visibility greater than 10 kilometer.
Next sector will
A little bit of haze. Scatter cloud 2500, scatter cloud 4000,
This
temperature
is in
33.
Papua New Guinea where we're
Yes,
going?
yes,
Okay.
yes. All good. All good. So, 14 left. Alright. It's time to do a little bit of cleanup. We don't need our ground chart. We don't need...
Jetstar 20, no problem. Maintain Mach decimal 80.
SID. We don't need the VATPAC information.
Sea Hill 44, call center 127.6.
Over to center 127.6 GL44. Thanks for the service.
Okay, time.
Center GL44 flight level 350 inbound Pepta Mach decimal 81.
Dry Hill 44, Prison Center.
We are Jai Hill 44. I mean, better than Jello. Or not, depending on who you are.
Brisbane Center, g'day, John 141, flight level 410.
Track 1471, Brisbane Center.
Alright, so the final set of charts, fresh from the press. Keep those paper clips here. Try to stay organized, but even with the tray table, it's...
Imagine if you didn't have the
That's
tray.
right,
Oh my God,
that's
it
right,
was-
that's right. So Gumbu won, if I had to guess.
Aussie 100, Prison Center.
So we're using one for left, that's perfect. They said instrument approach, there's an ILS, one for left.
G'day, Jetstar 1123.
Probably don't need
330.
3-2 right, and this is the field. Alright. Oh, let's put that in there just for now. AYPI arrival. So when you get a flight plan or a company route that your airline flies on a regular base, it will always start at a point kind of away from each airport, because from day to day the runway that you're going to use is going to be different, and then the standard route, either standard departure route or standard arrival route, that would bring you from usually pretty much any runway to those waypoints. So that's what we're entering now. Our flight plan was just clearing us to the what was the last waypoint technically that we were cleared to? Is the Port Moresby VOR, which is over the field. We know we'll not get there. They'll route us before that. So now that we know that 14 left is in use, we can put the instrument landing system, or ILS, 14 left. And from Gumbu, which is the waypoint we have before the VOR, Gumbu. So most waypoints are 5 letters. Golf, Uniform, Mike, Bravo, Uniform. So we expect to find a Gumbu arrival, the Gumbu 1. So we put all that, no VIA, sometimes there's multiple waypoints that feed into a certain approach. Put that in, we can check it in plan mode. So we headed to Pepta, the ProSim, here's Gumbu, and I'll zoom in. So we can see from Gumbu, Buven, that's correct, Adlev, Daplo, Vimib, and then the approach. Lovely. No altitude restriction on the Goomba 1 RNAV arrival. Airport elevation is 129 feet. So the approach for the ILS start at 2500.
Citation Sierra Alpha Romeo on the ground Horn Island for Port Moresby.
Enter that. Final,
So the aircraft calling for taxi on Horn Island, say Cockpit.
S14, my chart will intercept before.
Romeo,
My chart, my chart said 1000. 3-degree approach, the standard approach. There we go, so that will give us a more accurate estimated time of arrival.
And the viewers can see what you're entering on one of the
the bottom
panels, the bottom
left. So that is the
you're
screen
entering it into the MCDU,
they don't see,
right?
yes, they don't see the keyboard. But yes, I'm entering that in the MACDU or MCDU, and
into the cockpit. Basically.
you have that's the interface to the one of the computer. And then First Officer Crafty has a similar equipment with same keyboard. Redundancy, of course, and that's the screen you see on her side on the right. So, I don't know, for example, do you want to put you can put the progress page, and if you enter our destination, like AYPY, you'll get the information about bearing. So it's a 74 bearing, and but we're heading like 76, so we're pretty much pointed straight at the airport, even if we're still more than 440 miles away. So that's her side, and then on the bottom left and bottom right, those are the primary flight display on the left, PFD, and the navigation display, ND. And we each have a set. On this view, I'm using the captain side. So I can change, for example, the range on the navigation display.
Oh, so you have each of our MCDUs?
Yes.
Displayed. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, in this particular configuration.
And I usually have mine on the flight plan.
Yes, that
page.
makes sense.
And
that
then
makes
when I am setting the, what's that called?
Trimmable Horizontal Stabilizer, THS.
THS.
The trim. Most people would just say the trim.
When I set the trim, I put it on the perf page, and that usually, not right now, but would give me the setting for the flaps and the trim.
Yeah, because you would have. Yeah, I don't think you can go back.
Page. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, at this point you can't.
Anyway.
Yeah, the plane knows that.
Otherwise, mine always
need
just
that.
stays on the flight plan.
Alright, so we're gonna do a fuel check at PEPA. So one thing I mentioned, this is not a particularly long flight compared to some of the 4 or 5 hour flight we've done. Scheduled flight time was 2 hours 17 minutes, if I remember correctly. Yep. So
time to go says 53, but that's kind of a rough estimate.
Yeah, it's usually optimistic because it uses our current speed, and obviously we'll have to slow down.
Slow down.
And go down. So the trip, the best calculation is 6.4 ton. There is always a contingency in case the wind are not the same, things like that. So that's roughly 7 ton to do the trip, and that's probably all we're gonna use. We've used 3.8 right now. That view I can give you this way so you can see. Your screen is gonna disappear, but now we have the screen, the eCam information showing up there, and we can maybe show the map for kind of the big picture. If not, it's the center screen that you see in the top right. But let me center this here. This is the conga line, the famous conga line. So our aircraft is at the center right now in magenta, and then you have all the aircraft. And no matter what, we probably left on a fairly regular pace, but because our aircraft have different speed, it creates these kind of clusters, right? We have a cluster in front of us with 2 aircraft, one behind with 3. So I think most of those are faster than us, so by the time we get there we might have overtaken us.
44, what's the highest speed you're able?
We're doing decimal 81, that's the best we can do right now.
He's noticing that they're creeping up on us.
Giant 14, 21, reduce speed, mark decimal 81.
So, there you go. He's slowing the guy. They can do 86 or 87. They're like, eh.
So they're not going to let him pass us?
No, there's probably not
That's
in.
nice.
14, 71,
There's
reduce
probably
speed,
not
mark
enough time.
decimal 81.
Yeah, but they know they're on the frequency. Well, supposedly. I'm sure they'll answer.
Was that reduced mark decimal 91? What is it?
Good try.
14, 71, mark decimal 81.
Is that reduced to Mach 91?
We may require a descent, John 47, stand by.
I mean, they're so much heavier than us that at those speeds they might need to go lower.
Corner 1586.
And he clearly knows why is right. It's the fast I can go.
Port Moresby on 123, decimal 4, Qantas 1586, good day.
So I'm the guy in the left lane on the highway driving 70 miles an hour.
All I get you to do is
Everybody's like,
That's
get out
me.
of my way!
That's me.
You can manage your speed to across the waypoint at that time.
So we're
Let me know
talking
when
about
you're
the
ready.
fuel. So we always need an alternate in case there's an issue for airport, weather, or other.
1471.
We always need 30 or 45 minutes of final reserve. So by the time you sum all that, or 7 ton becomes almost 12 ton.
1471 cross the Possox time.
And that slows us down.
And then we no, it's just the fact that we carry a lot more than we need, and every plane has a maximum takeoff weight, and typically it's substantially higher than your maximum landing weight.
Are we going to have a sufficiently reduced weight
Landing
for
weight, that's what I'm
landing by the
trying to
time we get
figure
there?
out.
Oh, okay.
So 66 ton, and we're 69. So right now it shows fuel on board, or we'll
We
still
can
have.
throw people over though, right?
Yeah, yeah. Right now we would be like a ton over. Interesting. I know when I made the calculation, I got a warning that
People in the
we
back better be nice, because if they're mean,
yeah.
they're getting thrown
Well,
out.
we already threw away some cargo.
Oh, we did.
Some of their
Get rid
luggage,
some
yeah.
of their animals, some of their pets.
I don't know.
For the
I don't
effing
know.
dog people.
Hey, I don't know.
We like
oh
dog
shit! Did we pass?
We like dog people.
Yeah. Well, we passed Pep a while ago, but so be it. I mean, the fact that we're going fast, the flight plan was calculated at Mach 0.8. We're doing 0.81, so we're probably using a little more fuel. But the speedy taxi saved us some fuel for sure. The shortcut in the departure saved us some fuel. Kind of climbed quickly to our flight level 350. I mean, I'm not gonna ask to burn fuel in the hold. I think my German friend will will take legal action.
No, we are not going to.
We're not going to. But right now, if we look at our flight
But
plan,
what happens if we get there and we have too much fuel?
we land. It's not the end of the world. It just means maintenance would have to do additional checks. I mean, people think sometimes that it's black and white, that you cannot land over your maximum, but that's not true.
That's not true. Okay.
It just requires some maintenance check, because obviously you're at risk of putting
hard.
more stress on the landing
land
gear
hard.
and all that.
Okay.
But this is our final landing. We're gonna grease it. Or we're
We're
gonna
blowing
grease
up the
it.
plane after.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rental beyond this point, right? Our job is done. So if we look here, 11.8 right now is predicted at HID. And that was 11.3. So the 700 kilogram would be 500 kilogram, but that's still some fuel to burn. So well. I mean, one thing we could do is descend earlier, but it's kind of.
You will need new shocks and tires. Oh,
Yeah.
stream is frozen. Oops.
Oh, is
Thanks
that
for letting
true?
us know. Shoot.
Oh,
I missed
okay.
it. Okay.
Well,
I'll fix it.
we're on the case.
Can you mute me? Just so you
Yes,
don't
I'll
have to-
mute. Yeah, I'll mute. But yes, you are muted. Oh, let's. But check first that which size is frozen. Okay, yeah, they're frozen. Yeah, no, look there, look there.
Increased speed, Mike, decimal 90.
Okay, let me. No, connect it back. This is so annoying.
317, increase maximum speed, bus.
Okay, maximum speed 875 for United A320.
Yeah. I don't think it restarted. The camera doesn't look. Yeah, there you go. Let it go. Okay. Well, thanks for mentioning this. Hopefully we are back in business. This well, it's not just this GoPro. Yep, you unmuted. Do a quick check. Yeah, I see you move. I'm pretty sure I'm moving too. So yeah, it has two CCD sensor and usually one or both freeze when used in webcam mode. And it's not clear if it's a cooling issue or something else. But
Back to normal. Okay.
yeah.
Snafu.
All right. Well, we can see this is Australia. We're gonna pass this little tip of islands, and we can. Yeah, I think I can see in the distance the coast of PNG. What's happening there?
I blame John.
Easy.
Yeah.
Zero on contact. Moresby 12.
Is John someone who's not
I don't know
here
if
to
he's
defend
in.
himself?
Yes, exactly. Probably.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Poor John.
Okay. All right. How are we doing? We've done 620 miles. I like that. So our distance to this is direct would be 231. In our flight plan with 372. What? Doesn't seem right.
So you do
Well,
not
because I
have
entered the wrong
screens. I don't know if that's intentional. The MCDU, the displays.
Oh, we'll fix them.
Okay.
J Hill 44, what's your highest speed that you can fly?
Oh, say again for GL44?
J Hill 44, just report your highest speed, your maximum speed.
Yeah, it's still decimal 81. If I can help, I would give you 82, but I might have to come down.
J Hill 44, no worries. You can just maintain maximum speed.
Alright, GL44 will maintain maximal speed.
0.81.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I can't do point. I mean, what can we give them? Alright, it's... Yesterday we played, or when was it? 2 days ago? No, it was yesterday to Wake Island, right? We played with it and didn't like it, so...
Really? What happens?
Well, we'll discover. Okay, we're Mac for now. So I can change the cost index, which is a trade-off between the time it takes so that you can go faster, but that burns more.
Well, I mean, you've already reported it. We're not going to change it.
Well, it's a maximum speed, so...
But you told him it was 0.81.
Yeah,
And that's what we're doing.
We're here to help. If we
Aussie
can.
100, adjust speed to cross waypoint Possox at time 52.
Okay, we're doing 489 over the ground. Let's see what happens if we do this. Well, it's not
So
much.
just confirm time at 5-2.
I'll give you.
Then if it changes, then you have to report that you changed your speed?
No. He asked the maximum. We gave him maybe 2 knots more, 3 knots more. But we really, I mean, it's good that the air is not bumpy and yeah, I mean, that's really, we're 0.815. But let's see if we stay there, because yesterday it had to pitch down to maintain the speed, so we were losing altitude, and that is a no-no. So we were really on the ragged edge. Like you see the altitude is like, can I maintain 35,000? I'm trying. Alright.
So who's is it Mike Delta? Captain Mike Delta?
No, it's
taking
Pero.
over?
Mike Delta is
Pero?
done.
Oh, that's right.
Done.
Done.
So Captain Mike Delta, one of our 3 teammates,
So is it
done.
Piro?
Captain Piro would do the
He's
next
sick.
leg, and then Captain Romeo will do the final leg.
But it wasn't Piro the one who dropped it off? Who we took it from to this today?
We didn't. This was according to plan from the get-go
But
today.
wasn't it Piro?
What? Piro what?
Captain Piro.
Which leg?
The one that we took it from.
We didn't take any leg from anybody today. This was our schedule from the get-go.
No, but someone did the leg before us. Who did the leg before us?
Captain Piro.
That's what I was saying.
But that was the plan. We didn't.
Yes,
Oh,
I know.
took off.
No, I'm
not the
just-
leg, the plane. You made it sound like it was the leg.
No.
We got the plane
we got
from
the plane
him.
from Piro, and he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
coughing. I just feel
It's
bad.
alright.
He's sick.
We're mission driven. We're pilots here. Darn it, we're bleeding. 0.814.
Smoky Mountains, go to bed. Good night. Thanks for joining us.
See you, Greg. Thanks again for the donor. Alright. Zippy's Apple never came back.
Aussie 121 contact.
Or maybe he's lurking.
Who's
Who's out there lurking?
There's only 4 total. So, and Mom and Ruben and their guests.
Okay,
Eric and
alright.
Linda
That's
are-
fine.
That's fine.
We're doing it.
1234 beyond 109. See you, mate.
And me and you. There's only
Yeah, no,
maybe
it's all
one
good.
other
It's all
lurker.
good. It's all good.
Nope, nobody's
We're
lurking.
crushing it. We're crushing it. Let's talk about what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Neptune 11 Whiskey contact Moresby 123 days.
Neptune 11 Whiskey.
124, Neptune 11 Whiskey, good day.
So let's get some frequency. So I think it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what they were joking about. Which is Port Moresby. Yes. Then we're gonna be transferred to the approach controller. Jackson's radar. And that's 125.8. And then the grand finale, at least for us in Port Moresby, would have tower on 121.7.
Pole S7. Correction, Pole S73, reduced speed mark.
And then ground. No, that was ground. Darn it. 118.1 tower. That sounds more like it. The ground is typically 121 something, so 121.7. Okay. So how are we doing on time? What are we showing? 5:21.
Oscar Yankee Lima Lima Golf.
If that were to be accurate...
Report your total airspeed, please.
Mach 0.82, speed 280.
That would be 19 minutes late.
I want your total airspeed. No, you indicated your total airspeed.
Total airspeed.
True airspeed, sorry, true airspeed.
True airspeed, yeah, 482.
True airspeed 481, sir.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, increase maximum speed.
Yeah, we were clogging the pipe
Increase
with
maximum
giant
speed, Sierra Alpha.
1471 and but what I guess there was just not enough track mile for him to pass us, to overtake us. I mean, were we at like 489 and we are 492 now? It's just a token of goodwill. Just a token of goodwill.
We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying hard. Almost there.
Oh, I hate. They
Less
say
than
that
an
like
hour.
when you're in a real plane, they say we'll be
Oh,
landing
yeah.
shortly, and it's like 40 minutes. Like, no, that's not shortly. 5 minutes is shortly.
Yeah.
40 minutes is a long time.
Alright,
You
I'm
wanna
gonna
land.
mute myself for a second here. I need some
Oh,
fuel.
you're gonna eat some chocolates?
That's right.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, contact
We
Moresby
still have a
7123
stash from our
Dash 14.
trip to Europe. And he got a bunch of Belgian Côte d'Or chocolate, and he's mainlining it now.
Lufthansa 28 Alpha, contact Moresby Center 123 decimal 4.
Moresby Center 123 decimal 4, Lufthansa 28 Alpha.
Polar 73, contact Moresby Center 123 decimal 4.
123 decimal 4, Polo 73.
Oscar Yankee Lima Lima Golf, report your highest Mach number that you can fly.
Decimal 84.
Oscar Yankee Lima Lima Golf, thanks, increase speed Mach decimal 84.
Increase Mach decimal 84, Condor Golf Falcon.
Center, Walker 2933 with you, flight level 370.
Walker 23, correction Walker 29, 33, Brisbane Center, good day.
Brisbane Center, just start 30, flight level 350.
Trip start 20, Brisbane Center, good day.
We noticed all these little islands and atolls, and want to take a look as we're pushing toward our destination. And the two planes in front of us are much faster, so the gap is growing, so everybody's gonna try to keep us fast on the approach, but
Or you
that's
should
okay.
just get one. Can you do like you do on your bicycle? Get a big plane in front of us and get in the draft?
Yeah, well, it's called wake turbulence, and you don't want that, actually. I mean, how far is the giant... Yeah, let's go back in here. Use our ATC feature for one more time. Oh, this is the only one we... That's not M, is it? Well, He's doing 496, we're doing 493.
Brisbane Centre, good
so-
afternoon. Compass 7002, flight level 390.
Compass 7002, Brisbane Centre, good day.
We're truly doing the very best we can.
Compass 7002, reduce speed,
It
Mike
is-
decimal 80.
Mike decimal 80, we'll go Compass 7002.
Brisbane
We're the little plane that could. So how are we doing on fuel? 68.1. What is the computer saying? No, that's all gross weight, sorry, gross weight 68.
Egress 975, Brisbane Centre.
Center, Jeep 975, go ahead.
Hold on, how's this
I
gonna work
was
again?
acknowledging your call sign.
Right, thanks.
10.2. Yeah, that was that's not what I need. 56.7.
Egress 975, reduce speed, Mike decimal 80.
Down to 80975.
So yeah, we still predicted 66.9 by using the estimated fuel on board at destination. 66.9 with 68.1. 66.9 will be almost a ton over. It might be time to throw the peanuts away.
Brisbane Centre, Qantas 25, maintaining flight level 370.
Qantas 25, Brisbane Centre. Qantas 25, so just confirm, what was the reason the previous center controller gave you a block?
The prying eyes of ATC. Look, we had a visitor in the cockpit which is demonstrating changes in altitude with thrust settings, that's all. We're now back level 370.
Oh, so you had a box altitude, which is a range and not just a set
Qantas 25,
altitude.
thanks.
Alright, we're gonna be transferred one last time from center to center, from Brisbane Center to Port Moresby Center. And we'll start a descent into the Port Moresby area. Get transferred to approach. Then clear to land by tower. Talk to the ground controller, figure out where we want to park, and pass the plane to Captain Pero.
And Qantas 25, increase maximum speed.
233, so that's just above.
Qantas 25, that's right.
Yeah, Qantas 25, increase maximum speed. We need to get you caught up to the other teams.
Qantas 25, okay, maximum speed.
Alright, I am surprised that we haven't heard anything yet. Alright, well, no clear winner yet. Or no clear loser. Well. All is quiet on the company radio for now. We'll probably have Captain Pero check in with us through our satellite phone. Once we get a little closer, he is supposed to depart for like 41 out of 42 at 550 Zulu. It's 4, almost 50. Too steep path. Well, that's your own making, Airbus. Can we go Daplo at 3000? That might be a good idea. So let's figure out the backup plan here. Daplo at 3, we're at 35, so that's 32 times 3, that's 96. Let's call it
44, contact Brisbane Center 1, correction, Moresby Center on 123.4. Thanks.
Moresby Center 123.4. Thanks for the service, G Alpha 4. Alright.
For sequencing, turn left heading
Oh, sequencing. We don't want to hear sequencing.
Max 177 and left 360, left hands at 2 a.m.
Follow 73, sequencing, turn left heading 350.
Left 350, Port 73.
Moresby Center GL44, flight level 350 over Posox.
Turn there once, G Hill 44, Port Moresby control, good day, cleared Gumbo 1 arrival, runway 14 left, to maintain flight level 350.
Clear Gumbo 1 arrival for runway 14 left, maintaining flight level 350 GL44.
Turn 244,
Okay, so that's what we have in the box, perfect. This is our backup calculation. Let's do a fuel check at Posox. We are time and north, 41 minutes into our flight. This page still. Posox. Hey, we saved 1 minute. I know, 0.815 instead of 0.8. No, that should use some fuel, right? Fuel on board 11.1. So yeah, we're only at plus 300. And 5.3 used. Okay.
G'day, Aussie 100, maintain flight level 390 to cross ProSox at 52. After ProSox, US resume normal speed.
What?
Aussie 100, control, g'day, remain present speed, I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, he's vectoring.
1471, cleared Gumbo 1 arrival, runway 14 left, maintain flight level 410.
What does too steep have ahead?
Runway 14 left, maintain flight level 410.
Yes, it was displayed on my MCDU, and that has to do with
when ready, descend to flight level 2.
the calculation the plane does to figure out when we need a descent, and ideally it calculates a nice idle engine so you use as little fuel as possible as you descend. But typically arrivals have either altitude constraint or speed constraint, but in this case let's say altitude constraint. And in some case, because it's using our current speed, which is pretty high, and because of our factor, the plane believes that it won't be able to meet two constraints. It's either one or the other, but not both. The constraint we can see, well, the first one is the limit at the bottom of the list, but that's because it's 10,000, so below 10,000 we need to slow down at or below 250. Any point with a constraint will have a magenta star, but there's very little constraint. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Thought we would have an issue. It's not uncommon that it would display that, and still things will work just fine.
Famous last words.
Hey, can we get clear direct Gumbo?
Train Air 2440 for sequencing inbound Port Moresby. Maintain your maximum forward speed.
Alright.
Yep, Sheen 11 Whiskey approach direction radar now, 125 days late, g'day. 125 days late, so that's Sheen 11 Whiskey, g'day.
Yeah, that's Jackson's radar. Let's use this to check our ILS frequency.
Galway 73,
the
resume
plane
navigation,
automatically
please,
tunes
flight
it
when ready,
in the
descend to flight
RadNav
level 25,
page.
Direct Eskim, flight level
It should
250,
read
43.
IWG, yes, 110.1, perfect, front course. The chart has 142 with 143, difference of 1 degree is no concern at all. Why don't we press our LS button already? I know it's a little early, but
Giant 1471 for sequencing,
do the ILS.
Apologies. Giant 1471, report Mach speed.
Mach decimal 85, Giant 1471.
Giant 1471, sure. Roger, for sequencing reduced to Mach decimal 8.
And the
we'll require descent, minimum speed is Mach decimal 83, Giant 1471.
1471 descent reduced Mach decimal 83.
Mach decimal 83, Giant 1471.
Okay. So the white arrows that we see roughly, what, 90 nautical miles ahead of us, just before the Eskim waypoint on the ND at the bottom right, is our top of descent marker. So based on our current, the current path, current route enter in the computer, that's where we should start descending. Planes are most efficient at higher levels, so it tries to keep us as high as possible.
Alpha Romeo, when ready, descend 10,000.
Yes, we are at the front. Hey, David. Well, there's conga line everywhere. There's already departure. Oh my goodness. Look at this. There are people who are just leaving Darwin right now.
Runway 14 left, maintain flight level 39.
Yeah, I know.
Can you show them?
Yes, I'll share with them.
We're going to show you.
So Darwin is on the left. We're on that route direct to Port Moresby, where the island, you know,
where the pink
Papua New Guinea.
right?
Yeah, and the continuation of our magenta line, that's our alternate. That's another reason why we're carrying quite a bit of fuel. It's because our alternate, I will have to enter destination data soon. Our alternate is YPTL.
Oh, did you hear that?
Good morning, Peter. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good. We're trying to get the plane to you as soon as possible.
No problem. Yeah, I just saw that you are arriving now.
That's correct. We haven't started our descent yet.
How's he feeling?
Yeah.
You feeling a little better?
So I will try to go. Yeah, every day is a little better,
Sounds
but
little
not done so far. But I think it becomes stronger in case of I don't know how to say the water is becoming stronger out of the nose.
Oh, okay.
The fluid.
You have more of a runny nose.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets better. Okay, then I wait for you. I will try to spawn on a parking lot
for sequencing,
and ask the ground that he gives you this spot that you can take me to where I am, because then I can prepare, as I said to you before, and I can just go on. Okay?
Understood. Sounds good. We'll see you on the ground.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Alright. So I got the weather, we can put that in our approach. Page 1008, temperature 32. The wind is still 140, 10 to 20, so we're gonna put 10. And the minimum on the ILS approach for 14 left is 450. Okay, we can set our barometric pressure to 1008 when you have a second. First Officer Crafty.
Yeah.
1008.
That called Q&H?
Thank you. Well, it's called different thing.
Okay, well I missed my Q.
Sorry.
Okay, and then pull it out.
Pull. We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
say
we're
Q&H.
Alright, Q&H. 1008.
I was trying to tell Ruben how I'm a trained monkey. Trained monkeys don't.
Okay.
They don't respond to nuance.
Sorry.
But yeah, he was asking how I learned all this complicated stuff, and I don't really... What I'm explaining is, at the very beginning, I learned where things are in the cockpit and what to do when.
Contact Moresby, correction, Jackson's radar, 125 base flight, good day.
Over to Jackson radar 125.8. Good day, GL44. Alright, getting
Negative, that's
closer.
for Korean Air 2440.
Oh, soup.
125, that's light for Korean Air 2440, good day.
Just to confirm, you wanted GL44 to stay on the frequency?
AFM range this frequency, please.
GL44.
Sea Alpha Romeo, contact Jackson's radar 125 base flight, good day.
Yeah, sometimes some call signs are closed and it's easy to get confused.
Giant 1471, resume my navigation, clear direct air skim flight connect.
And that's why, kids, you don't switch the frequency immediately, because if you got the wrong frequency, the controller has no opportunity to tell you that. And if something like this happened, I don't know if I took a call sign that was not mine, or if he used the GL44 or a call sign that was in between two call signs.
10,000, QNH 1008, cross Gumba at 250 knots.
10,000 and 1208 and cross Gumbu at 250 knots, depends on 28 Alpha.
Looks like he's putting everybody at Gumbo at 250, so we'll see.
The Gumbo?
Gumbo, the Gumbo machine. Although for us, that will push the top of descent closer, yeah. Because we're the slowest, he's sending the other aircraft around us to take longer. But we're staying on track for now. We'll see what happens.
GL44, when ready, descend to flight level 250.
When ready, descend flight level 250, GL44.
Giant 1471, when ready, descend to flight level 250.
Port Moresby, good day, Spirit 47 Charlie, flight level 370.
Who's giving us our initial descent?
Giant 1471, say again.
250, so I'll wait until we reach my back of the envelope calculation.
Speedbird 47 Charlie. Control, good day, cleared Gumbu 1 arrival, runway 14 left. Maintain flight level 370.
Gumbu 1 arrival, 14 left, maintain flight level
Gumbu.
47 Charlie.
I think he's saying
It's a Gumbu, it's Gumbu 1. Alright, so I'm gonna start reducing the speed.
There might be a speed decrease just to the traffic ahead.
Is that us?
We'll be waiting.
That's us, yeah. I don't want to start descending when we're so...
Apollo 7 tree, descend 10,000, QNH 1008.
Alright, pilot discretion. I'm using my pilot discretion here. Alright, this has been a relatively smooth flight, right? It was a little bumpy on the way in, but not on the way out. Alright, down we go. Leaving the flight levels for one more time. Okay, so Peter is planning to put himself at a specific stand and hopefully be able to talk to the ground controller so that when we come in we go at his stand so he doesn't have to move even. Pretty good idea.
Lufthansa 28 Alpha, contact Jackson's radar 125 days away, okay?
Man, we're descending.
15 decimated, just to confirm you want us to reduce to 250 knots
We
now.
are going down.
Lufthansa 28 Alpha, just adjust your speed to cross AdLib now, 250 knots.
Adjust speed to cross active for 250 knots.
Gumbo 1, I thought I had added it already, no? And we'll do the ILS 14 left.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, for sequencing inbound, reduce to Mach decimal 84 or less.
Sequencing decimal 84 or less, Spirit 47 Charlie.
G Hills 44, descend by star 10,000, the Moresby QNH 1008.
Descend via star to 10,000 on a QNH of 1008, GL44. Alright, so we clear to altitude 10,000. Don't know why it doesn't want to slow down a little bit via star, so we'll go to the Gumbo. We did not get a constraint at Gumbo, but it will match pretty much.
317 Moresby control cleared, Gumbo 1 arrival, runway 14 left.
Clear that as we didn't get it.
Clear Gumbo 1 arrival, runway 14
why are we not maintaining speed here? A little surprise. I know I had used the flap, the speed brake, not the flap, the speed. Yeah, I don't think we need that crazy descent rate. Let's get us at the Gumbo 10, and that will force the 250.
Bed 47 Charlie, when ready, descend to flight level 250.
Okay, we're actually out of 250 at this time, Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you. Sorry, we're out of 370 at this time, for 240. 250.
Something.
Aussie 100, when ready, descend to flight level 250. Speed, correction, maintain Mach decimal 79.
Okay, so we can press because we've been cleared to an altitude, so we can switch 1008. We see the mountains of Papua New Guinea. Oh, and see a little bit the coast over there.
Charlie 1314 left, maintain flight level 350, Singapore 179.
Port 7 tree, contact Jackson's radar 125 base late today.
125, this my Polo 33, good day.
Okay, so let me see if there's an extra chart we can use for the parking area. Will help us locate the various stands, parking stands. There we go. Okay, got that.
Giant 1471, descend 10,000, QNH 1008.
Descend 10,000, QNH 1008, Giant 1471.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, speed on conversion to 70 knots or less.
On conversion, 270 knots or less, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
G heel 44, plan to cross Gumbo at 250 knots.
We'll cross Gumbo at 250 knot GL44.
Giant 14,
so that constraint is back now.
Gumbo at 250 knots.
Cross Gumbo at 250 knots, Giant 1471.
See how the plane deals with that. Well, well, well. The clouds are kind of hanging over the land. It's probably the mountains. Not a lot of track miles to slow down. We'll see how that goes. But we were not given 10,000 at Gumbo. I believe we were cleared just down to 10,000. So, okay, what's our next frequency? Our next frequency is gonna be 125, right? Yeah, that's Jackson radar. All right.
Alrighty then.
Do this one last time. Hang
yeah,
in
we
there.
were. We're still descending. descending pretty fast, but for a while there it was like nosedive.
I know, I know.
Harvey 100, descend 10,000 QNH 1008.
10,118, Aussie 100.
1008.
1008, Aussie 100.
Okay, so they can see this. They can see that on the stream.
Yeah, my side. Yeah, yeah, and traffic is way ahead of us. You know, those guys were faster.
Those poor souls who got stuck behind us.
We do what we can.
Well, they don't look like they're too close behind us. Or
No,
did they
no,
space them?
Yeah. They sort them out before they get too close to the airport.
Alright, let's put the seatbelt signs on.
Ding!
Yeah.
Our speaker's broken. That's one of the things that didn't get fixed. Low priority.
When ready, descend level 250, United A320.
Alright, at 12,000 I'm gonna reduce to 270. 11 I will reduce to 250. Hopefully that gets us down to 250 at 10, which is kind of our speed limit. 10, and in this case the controller also put a constraint at Gumbo. Alright, we passed that, so 270. Might use the speed brake a little bit if need be. Yeah, we'll have to use that. Oh, already command 250.
G-Hill 44, contact Jackson radar 125 decimal 8, good day.
Jackson radar 125 decimal 8. Thanks for the service, GL44.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, that's right. Jackson radar GL44 inbound, Gumbo descending altitude 10,000.
Sorry, is that J-Hill 44?
That is indeed GL44.
Sounds like the Naughty Bits controller. I don't know if every guy with a British
J-Hill 44, approach, g'day, descend via the start of 5,000. Runway 14 left, expect the ILS.
I believe you said descend via the start to 5,000 and we'll expect the ILS 14 left, GL44.
Actually, he sounds
Jackson's radar, afternoon, Giant 1471, descending 10,000, received Delta.
We can do...
Giant 1471, g'day, approach, descend via the start of 5,000. Runway 14 left, expect the ILS. 5,000, 14 left, Giant 1471.
Okay, so we still have quite a bit of track miles. Probably don't need to go that fast.
118 decimal 1 south.
Tower 81, Korea 244, Route Hyperton.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, start reducing back to your approach speed now. You've got traffic 5 miles ahead, call the tower 118 decimal 1 south.
Approach speed, call tower on 118 decimal 1, thanks for the
Alright, we see the coast. We see the coast. Alright, shipper lines. Yeah, there's good spacing now on the arrival, so... Looking good. So we're still Buvan, Adlev, Daplo, Vimib, then the ILS. Alright. Can't believe this is it.
I know. Rest tomorrow.
Yes.
Wait, are you doing your Mirage flight? No.
Probably not.
Usually,
Probably
every
not.
Saturday, Captain Tango flies with his Mirage
yeah.
buddies. But this week he's gonna take
once a year.
a day off.
Take the. How are we
Where
doing
are they
on
flying
fuel?
these days?
Greg just
Did you
posted
finish
in
your
Germany.
underwear?
No. That it's every
Series?
other week.
Oh, okay.
People are like, what?
I know. Well, tell them. Tell them what you do.
No, not
Or you
right
can't?
now.
Okay.
No.
Can I tell?
You can, but you need to listen
John
to the
1471,
call
this is indicated
side.
for
So
the descending at 250 knots, John 1471. John 1471, goes 230.
So they
230 knots, John 1471.
do routes
GL 44, you're indicated on descent.
that they fly in.
250 on the descent.
GL 44, cancel speed restrictions, increase to 280 knots for descent.
Increase to 280 knots on the descent.
Romeo Apartment already, call the tower, eliminate the small one.
So he wants us to go faster? I'm not okay.
Apollo 73, descend 2,500,
You
clear
say
the ILS from
unrestricted.
A1 4 left.
2,500
Yeah,
and
the guy, I mean,
left, Apollo 73.
I have blocked traffic long enough. It's like you gotta go, dude.
Jackson's radar, good day, Aussie 100 descending flight level 220 for 10,000, crossing Gumbo 250 knots.
Aussie 100, good day, descend
Now the
by
challenge is gonna be
5,000,
slowing
expect the
down.
ILS from A1 4 left.
Don't wanna go around.
5,000, expect ILS 1 4 left, Aussie 100.
And Aussie 100, if you're indicated for descent.
Crossing Gumbo 250, then we can maintain managed speed if you'd like, Aussie 100.
Aussie 100, yes please, so down to 230 knots, let me know if that works here.
We'll just use an
Copy that,
ATC.
Aussie 100.
Yeah, I
That's
just
probably a smart idea.
Lufthansa 28 Alpha, connect tower now, 181's out.
Tower 181, Lufthansa 28 Alpha, goodbye.
man, this is gonna be fun. We're coming in
Is it going
hot.
to be juicy or spicy or
We'll
dicey
see.
or all of the
We'll
above?
see. We'll see.
Or is it because we're going to be coming from
Coming
a
fast.
higher altitude?
No, the
fast
altitude is fine. He's gonna drop us to
Okay.
what is it, 2,500. That's not a problem. But we're fast.
We're coming in fast.
I'd like between Adlev and turning final. I would like to slow down to 210, but yeah, it's gonna be sporty.
Sporty. I knew there was another one. Yeah.
Speedbird 47 Charlie out of 190 for 100.
Speedbird 10,000 Charlie, good day, descend by the start of 5,000, 1 4 left, expect the ILS.
We're expecting the ILS 14 left, descending via the
Speed limit exceeded, yeah, but I got unrestricted.
down to 5,000.
We can activate the approach. Okay, we're in there.
There's a speed limit.
GL 44, descend by
I
the
missed
start
the speed limit.
2,500, clear the ILS from A1 4 left.
Descend altitude 2,500, clear ILS 14 left, and you still want us at 280. It seems like it. Oh, we're clear for the ILS, so maybe that relieves us from the.
So he didn't hear you?
I don't know.
Or he's
all
ignoring
right.
you?
Now we'll see what we can do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we come. The field is over there past those
Jackson radar, Apollo 73, fully established to ILS 14 left.
Apollo 73, thanks for your help, call the tower, 118 decimal 1, out.
118 decimal 1, Apollo 73, good day.
The grand finale. Or go around, which is altitude, so it's climb on 142. Dead reckoning track, oh my goodness. 1500, then unless otherwise directed, turn right onto dead reckoning to climb 2500. Alright, so we can keep 2500. Okay, we're still 20 miles out, so it's not too bad. Yeah, this is still part of the star, so I thought this would be our final, 6-7 miles out, but we still have some distance to slow down.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, it was probably, buddy, I clear you for the Alice. You do what you can. Oh man, yeah, we're moving at 25. It's an unusual picture.
John 1471.
At this
Thanks.
alright,
Profile
250 now.
Profile speed, John 1471.
You're not usually going this fast, this low to the ground.
No. We're number 3 for landing. Yeah, I think we've put a big gap. I don't think I need to overdo it.
Where's the
over there?
Runway. Oh, okay.
This was our very first flight on during WorldFlight
Oh, really?
2022.
Oh.
Landed in Port Moresby. Yeah. Alright, 230 in the turn. Zoom zoom. We've been clear for the ILA.
Should we lean?
Alright. Is the not quite jungle yet, but looks heavily forested.
What is the
Alright,
dark
so we're
pink
15.
stuff?
Yeah, that's not sure. Okay,
In the
let's go to green dot at least now. Alright, 15 miles out. You see the runway light? There's both
Yes, yes, I
the
see. Yep.
both threshold. It looks weird, but lights
I
are
don't know
not.
if the streamer, if the audience can see it.
Yeah, but sure.
Kind of
On the
behind
100 bridges
Yes,
to
sir.
220.
Coming in hot.
Reducing 220
Okay, cool. So they will assign you to gate 5. I was first there, but now for now there is a Qantas sitting on top of me. I wrote him that he should get away. Nevertheless, you can just take gate 5.
Over
because
tower
that's where
on
I'm standing,
118.1.
and the ground was totally fine with that procedure.
Okay,
But
I
then
need to
just
talk.
Qantas
Need to talk to
won't.
tower.
Bye bye.
Tower GL for 4 LS 14 left, 12 miles out. Flaps 1.
To your 44
Flaps
for
1.
Vita, hello.
Hello.
Alright. On the approach, Cat 3 single. Alright, localizer capturing. Slowing down.
And Paula 73, welcome to Port Moresby, around 12173.
Sorry about that, Peter.
121,
But gate 5, I got the info.
And GL 44, runway 14 left, clear left.
So I'm just listening.
Runway 14 cleared to land, GL for 4.
On ground,
Flaps
and then
2.
we can do handover.
Flaps 2.
And gear down.
Gears down.
And we're clear to land. Hot ziggity dog. Here comes GL44. I mean, we kept our speed pretty much high at all time. Alright, runway in sight. It's the longest of the two. It's a good sign. Flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
That was a little too early, maybe.
2000.
Mike Delta's here too.
Oh well. Oh yeah, 25 for the go around is set. Yeah, I'll give him 160. until 4 maybe. London style.
Healing 6247, Moresby time.
Yeah, Kilo 6247 waiting. And ready.
Healing 6247, thanks.
What's the wind doing? It's 10 gusting 20. Alright, now we're picking up speed. We want to be fully configured by 1000, so flaps, full flaps please.
Full flaps.
And we'll do auto brake low. It's a 9,000 feet runway, but coming this way, we want to make sure.
John, 1471.
So our approach speed is pretty heavy. It's commanding above that because we have variable winds. It's the ground speed mini kicking in. And what's our weight? We're only 900 kilogram overweight. Checked. Is there somebody waiting on the threshold? Looks like it.
A Giant 1471, expect light landing clearance as well. Light landing clearance.
Okay, I better clear
Tower,
quick.
good morning. Channel X25 November with you.
And do the landing.
X25 November.
Yeah, let's do the landing checklist. Good idea.
Cabin crew.
I've been advised.
Auto
Speed.
ECAM.
Landing no blue. That's the landing checklist completed. 2 white, 2 red.
500.
Alright, autopilot coming off.
100 above.
Tower, good day, citation, November 2 Bravo 0 in sequence, 1 for left.
Citation 3 Bravo 0, Moresby tower. Hello.
Minimum.
A little above, correcting, and we're continuing. This 4 plane waiting for us. A little below, which I don't mind.
100.
Because we need to exit a little early. We'll chop over the number.
Too low. Terrain. 20. Retard.
And healing 6247, runway 14 level on white X5.
5.
Wonderful white, 1 for
Spoilers?
left, Kilo 6247.
Reverse screen. Decel. $70 knots. Nice job.
Yeah, we want to make sure we vacate here because if not,
244, vacate via Mike, please. X5.
vacating Mike, expediting GL44.
And healing 6247, connect partners there, 1 runway 14 left, cleared for immediate takeoff, aircraft 3 mile final.
And takeoff, Kilo 6247.
Alright.
And QO44, thanks for your help this afternoon. You can contact ground now, 1217. I'll see you soon.
Ground 1217, GL44. So, we figure out stand 5 from here. Where's that? Oh, it's over there. Okay.
Traffic tower, hello, Tom John, Mr. Bravo, in the queue will follow. Contact 1 Victor Bravo, Moresby tower, hello. And Giants 1471, runway 14 left. Clear.
14 left, clear to land, and we'll be vacating left on the grass, Giant 1471.
Giant 1471, roger.
And GL44 at Mike.
What is our station say?
GL Juliet Hotel Lima 44, I believe we're going to stand 5.
QO44, XM, you can contact around now, 1217 here.
Sorry, ground 12170, GL44.
Yeah, maneuver on the apron, hold short of Alpha.
Roger, hold short Alpha 59.
Ground, hello, GL44 at Mike.
You got a nice landing. Thanks for the great flights.
GL44, g'day, taxi Alpha Delta to Bay 5.
Alpha Delta to Bay 5, thanks, GL44.
Ground moving Qantas 84, ready for push. Qantas 84, g'day, hold position, number 6 for push.
We're passing this
Number 6
runway.
for push, Qantas 84, can I get an estimated delay? At this stage, I'm hoping no more than 10 minutes.
Then we're gonna take a right on
If you are
Alpha.
wasting much fuel. Yep, that's right.
Ground Type 776, parking 44, ready for taxi whenever you're ready.
And David also said
Type
yes.
776, thanks. Your
Thank
number
you guys,
4 for
much
the taxi.
appreciated.
Yeah, I always like having company.
776.
So we'll take a ride here on Alpha.
Oh. Ruben said we want Captain Tango for all of our flights. Yay, Captain.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. Okay, this is the cargo area. This airport is busy. Busy, busy, busy.
Speedbird 8023, push approved.
Push approved, Speedbird 8023.
Qantas 691, ready to taxi whenever you get the sec.
Alright, Peter, we're coming your way. We're going down Alpha, then Delta
Qantas
into
691,
the
thanks.
stand 5.
Cool.
So he's currently connected there, but as an observer, so he can see the other aircraft on the network, but we can't see him. The benefit is that then we can just disconnect and he can connect, and it's totally transparent to pretty much everybody around us, controller, other aircraft. Okay, so this is Juliet. Doesn't correspond to my chart. Okay, turbine was over there.
Ground, hello again. Beyond 109er. We'll be ready to join the queue for the taxi clearance. We won't require a push.
Beyond 109, thanks. Number 5, I'll get back to you.
Number 5, all good, mate. Cheers.
What time is it? 5:28. How am I? Okay, this is Echo, so logically Delta is gonna be the next one. Oh, we might park next to the Baguette.
Oh, cool.
That is so ignorant. I wrote him several times and I wrote him, hey man, I don't want to call the supervisor, you spawned into me, can you please move, blah 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
And he's just ignoring everything.
What do you want me to do? Should we take stand 3 or you want me to go 5?
Yes, 59 seconds, Alpha, holding point Alpha, runway 14 left.
Have to check.
Roger, Alpha to holding point Alpha,
Okay,
14 left, 1209.
Okay, is too many things to go through?
Yeah, on my scenery it's 3.
Okay, I think the Qantas is now spawning in that one now.
He's
gate 5.
He's over French Baguette now.
And ground defense at 28 Alpha.
I think we just take
Lufthansa 28 Alpha.
Oh man, it's busy.
Yeah,
People are spawning.
We are ready for entry.
I would say just take gate 5, then I'll log in and then we're done.
Alright.
Number 6, I'll get back to you.
Roger, number 6, defense at 28
I mean, there's already 2 aircraft actually there.
Speedbird 8023, ready for taxi.
We're gonna add to the pile-up.
Speedbird 8023.
Oh yeah, because you're under a different...
And Alpha.
Yeah.
Point Alpha, runway
I understand.
14 left.
Left kilo and Alpha for...
Alright, yeah.
Point Alpha,
It's gonna be a party there.
left, thank you.
Big party.
Qantas 691,
Is that
taxi
2
by the
planes?
grass.
Yes.
Inside of each other?
Yes. We'll add to the...
Join Alpha, Alpha holding point 14 left, excuse me.
Yeah, we're parking
Going there
here.
too?
We're parking here.
59,
Grand finale.
Tower 118,
We're merging. It's a team effort. It's a team effort.
Silly.
You see how the sausage is made.
ready for taxi.
Jet 63.
Once we're here, it looks...
Are you gonna run over that guy?
No.
already.
Alright.
Taxi to
Alpha holding
for runway 14.
Yeah, we'll do the transfer. Park here. I'm ready to disconnect. I'm disconnected. You can connect. Alright, we can turn off the engine. I know we never did the...
Okay, do you want us to turn
Yep, we're inside here now. Let's see, yeah, it's a little silly, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call GSX. We're gonna get... No jetway? Oh, then not move. Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop outside and do something like this. and see the bent metal.
It's like a Frankenplane.
Yeah, I know. It's a transfer from one jail here to another. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up here. Oh yeah, my camera is possessed.
You weren't doing that?
No, I wasn't doing that. I don't know, I have to fight it. I don't know what happened. Everything is failing. Everything is failing. Alright folks, maybe we should just disconnect. Get the GL. Alright, that looks cleaner, right? Doesn't it? I would agree with that. Let's do a final clean.
We don't have external power yet.
We don't have power. Yeah, we got the power from 2 planes. They should have been able to give us ground power right now. Silly. Okay. So welcome to Port Moresby, PNG, and we, as you can see, have already transferred the plane to Peter so that he can keep going. Catch up a little bit on the schedule.
Did you already turn the fuel pumps off?
No.
Oh, okay.
0530. What was our scheduled arrival time? 0507. So yeah, the 20-some minutes. We never caught up with that. So. Well, I guess it is what it is. Any case, thank you so much, guys, for joining. Thank you to all my teammates, Captain Pero, who's going to take the next flight, Captain
Mike Delta, who's there.
Yeah, Mike Delta, and then Captain Romeo, Fearless Leader. It was a pleasure sharing the skies all around the world with you guys.
Yes.
This time, this is FO Crafty and Captain Tango checking out. See you next time.
Good night.
I've heard the secret of a wing cord. The Wright brothers flew when it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for flying, do you? Well, it goes like this: the wind, the drift, the minor fall and the major lift, the tangled wing composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Here's faithful strong, but you needed proof. You saw her gliding from the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overflew you. She tied you to her cockpit chair. She broke your stick and forgot to flare. And from wingtips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Oh baby, I've flown here before. I've seen this place and touched the strip. You know I flew alone before I knew ya. I've seen your drag, often too harsh, but flight is quite the victory march. It's a bold and it's a lifting hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.